Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, Mango Man. Hello, monkey. Monkey. Monkey, monkey. I'm fried, it's 4 a.m. Yeah, I'm fried, it's 9 p.m. for me. I do have to get to bed somewhat soonish. I can't like stay up, but like I'm not tired yet. I need to buy some melatonin so I can like get to sleep sooner instead of like, I don't know. Usually I'm tired all day, but I don't know. Today's been different. It's been differenter. Differente. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. I forgot to put productivity modules in all of you. You need 2 per second. Is that real? Wait, I need 2 per second? That's so much. Okay, this is possible. We're playing Factorio, and here's my base so far. I've been playing a little bit off of stream. Last time I played Factorio on stream, it was not nearly as much as this. Here, let me... Yeah... here... Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I was supposed to finish Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, not gonna happen. Nah. I watched Dexter's Resurrection so far, the new episode. Pretty good. Pretty good. My theory was wrong, though. My theory was wrong. I'm sad. Dexter the serial killer? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Did I play music in the back? Wait, Factoria has its own music. Okay. Sure. TikTok clips series. I watched it like right when it became like a TikTok trend. Like right when, I think it became a trend right when like a New Blood was released or something. And then I binge watched like the original series and New Blood. And I was like, okay, I like this series a lot, but goddamn, they suck with the endings, you know? The endings are horrible. So, yeah, that's basically it. So I'm hoping this final new season that's, you know, like 15 years or whatever after the original series was released is going to fix the entire show and make the endings good, you know? Maybe, hopefully. HXH ending is the only bad thing about it. Hunter x Hunter. Anyway, here's my factories for the other planets so far. I feel like this one's the cleanest one so far. Vulcanus. Vulcanus is pretty clean so far. Oh my god, I'm running out of coal so fast. This coal patch is really small. I'll have to go onto this one. Yeah, 3.1 million is kind of a lot. That calcite's a lot, but this one's a lot too. This tungsten's not running out anytime soon, but this factory is pretty clean, pretty compact. I like it. It's got everything I need on it too. It even has construction and logistics. But I'm not gonna bother with a mall. I'm just gonna have everything that I have, like everything that I need to send over to my other planets on here. So yeah. And then Fulgora, this is kind of like bare bones, but it's clean what I do have. I'm gonna finish my food before I go bed. I have good veg. Let's see here. Dude, it's actually amazing how many accumulators you need for a fucking base on Fulgora. It's so many. You need so many. It's 15.3 gigajoules. How much is my main base? Because I have huge solar panel arrays. How much is this? Dude, it's almost a fifth, or it's over a fifth of my main base. That's a lot of gigajoules. Anyway. What the fuck does that signal mean? Oh, you're not in range. Okay. Pretty sure we're running on a low amounts of rocket fuel supply, but that's okay. Also, okay, blue circuits is fine actually. Just increase the max. What did that just send? What the fuck? Did you really just send a bunch of inserters and that's it? Okay. I think... Don't we have... What is it called? Decomposition. Looking for the research that makes it so you can get whatever material you want in space, like copper plates. I forget which one that is. Advanced asteroid processing. I think this is what, yeah, because you can get copper ore, which is kind of insane. I think after Gleba, I can start making platforms in space. Or I could just send all the materials in space and it'd be cheaper than making a bunch of rock. It's too much work. Okay, well, let's see here. Available on planet 1,000? I have 1,000? I don't think we had 1,000. I need to make a mall. That's probably what's coming up next. Robot mall. But I'm not sure. Oh, also here's our reactor. It's a 4x4 or a 2x2, so it's not actually that much power. It's only like, I think 1.4 gigs. But we're never gonna reach that max. Actually, I don't even think it's 1.4 gigs. I think it's like 800 megawatts. I wanted to make it bigger so it would fit the tile better, but I didn't know the neighbor bonus for 2x3 or a 2x4. And I was thinking of doing it with 10, but then I realized that wouldn't work. Our borders are flamethrowers, turrets, and lasers. I got this off of a blueprint and then I modified it. I also needed a thing to use all my fast transports for. But this took a while. That took a while. Space is pretty gigantic at the moment. Our pollution cloud is reaching insane heights as well. Our pollution's insane. I'm not going to be surprised if we start seeing what's it called? Giant gargantuan biters? Are they called those ones? I don't think I've ever seen gargantuan biters ever. Okay. Let's see here. Bonus physical. Where's laser damage? There you are. How far does this go before it stops needing upgrade? Or stops needing just white? Anyway. Well, let's go to 4,000. And I'm gonna re-enable you. Do I have stack inserters on you? No, I have normal. No, it's that way. Turned it off because it's filled to the brim with space science and I didn't want too much. Let's nickname you actually science. Fuck. I don't know why I had belts in science. Huh? Anyway, this is pretty self-sufficient. I also think I got this off of a blueprint. I think this one I made myself. I think so. I mean, this looks like a design I'd use. This one I definitely got off a blueprint. I would never put the accumulators in the walls with no actual walls. I still don't know how this functions. Anyway, let's see here. So we need to go back to Fulgora soon because I need to build raised rails and I need to set up a rail system on there. I was going to use train networks on Novice, but I decided against it. I always use rails, like literally always use rails, but I didn't see the need, especially when everything's like so close to each other. The only thing I would ever need the rails for is maybe the uranium, but that's just such a waste of space, especially when I need as much solar as possible. I do need to start building artillery. Here's the science array. It's pretty small right now, but I mean, it works fine enough. Works pretty fine. Our walls aren't taking damage really on any biter attacks because the biter attacks are really small. I don't know why they're so small. They should be bigger, I think, at this moment. We're not on Death World, it's Normal World. I didn't feel like dealing with that with the mix of Space Age. So... okay, so... past Fulgora, I've never actually played. And I have no idea what to expect on Gleba, Aquilo, and reaching Solar System Edge. Those are things I have never done before, so it'll be interesting to figure out. I've also never really set up interplanetary networks, so this was interesting to look at and find out how to do. This one pretty much just brings calcite automatically, but the problem is sometimes it runs out of ammo, and we get to this problem of this like running out of ammo at the front, and then it just takes out the entire ship, and I have to stop it and then get it repaired. It's not you know, fully automated. It falls behind. That's really not nice. I don't like that. How much can we send up to? We can only send 50. Especially to make these in space. Maybe uranium. How much uranium can we send to space, actually? 10. It's actually kind of a lot. Can we send an entire reactor to space? Wait, we can. Wow. Maybe we make a nuclear reactor plant on a platform. We could auto that. We could just make all the resources for a platform and just make as many platforms as we want. The space stuff is going to be a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. Here's my really lazy form of science automation. Why are we falling behind? Oh, I never set this up. I never finished this. How much do you need per second? Oh, 0.5? That's nothing. And then, what else? Oh, yes. Let's do blue as well. And that will work. And then the yellow sense will also automatically be done. A good amount of yellow science still in the system. But yeah, I mean the base is really bare bones right now. I really did just like dismantle everything and remake it like 5 times, and this is like the solution so far. This was the solution we came up with. Ammo automation is, well, since we have high yields on everything, oil is super good. Super, we get a shit ton of it. So these two combined is way too much yield, but it's fine. This is like kids playthrough. But volcanous materials and Gora materials are not increased on yield. Same thing with Gleba, Aquilo, all that. I don't think Aquilo has anything in terms of yields. Does Gleba? I don't think Gleba does either, huh? I wouldn't know. How much damage does lasers do now? That's almost 100 damage per laser. I must want to make... How do you make Spidertrons? The Gleba thing. God damn it. Okay. Well, let's get more consistent, support. Okay, let's get everything we need to make full Gora more reliable. I think Vulcanus is almost out too in terms of reliability, but it's fine for now. I think our science, yeah, it's filled with science. Let's uncap these. You already make a lot of science. Honestly, it doesn't need productivity modules. It just has so much resources. Volcanus is so good. I can't wait until I can like mega base Volcanus. This place is amazing. It has every material imaginable, and I don't even like need to do anything. I don't even need to process into sulfuric acid. I don't even need to like make a smelting array. All I need is calcite and just lava, and I can make an imaginably insane amount of every resource possible. It's crazy. Anyway. Okay. So Fulgora, I think I'm gonna try and make as many train stations as possible there. Can I send a fucking... I can send 5 trains into space in 1 rocket, but I can only send 10 fuel cells of uranium? How does that make any sense? I can send 5 trains, but I can't send 5... I can send 10 uranium fuel cells. What else is insane? Wait, I need to find this out now. What's something they really don't want you to send into space? 25 rockets, but I can send 5 trains. I can send 1 light armor into space, but I can send 5 trains. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Sure. Okay. I also want to unlock the new armor. Mech armor. I don't think I have enough science at the moment. That's the problem. Yeah. Electromagnetic science is in low supply. Okay, let's stop talking about doing it and just do it. Oh wait, let me set up bot mall first. I'm gonna need every imaginable resource possible. So let's get done with spice stuff. Spice. So let's do... This actually should be its own array by itself. I'll get this somewhere else, down here where all the resources are. Actually, let's do this near the copper stuff. So... I can't use efficiency modules on goddamn assembling machines? What is that bullshit? What? How? That sucks. Okay. Here, 1 per second, 20. Well. Let's do that. I already have a shit ton of steel that comes in. I made an array for steel down here. Are we low on iron? No. Let's take a belt of steel then. Okay. How do I get you out? Oh, I see it. Man, express belts are amazing, dude. I'm so glad I automated these so early. They really are a godsend. So... do this. No. It's fine. Go through here. Okay. So 20 per second. Should we even bother beaconing this? Probably not. So 20 per second will be 3. That's a bit more than 20. It's fine. There we go. How's your power? Ooh. That's why. Wait, is that our maximum amount of power? That is not very much if that's true. 220 megawatts? That's nothing. Actually, I think I can just do one, right? Okay. And that should be all of that setup. Automated. 1 per second. Actually, okay. Bot mall, time for you. Sure. What are we gonna need automated? So, in terms of things we need, well, belts are already automated and all that stuff on the other planets. Vulcanus. Do we have bulk inserters automated? Was that done on Vulcanus as well? I don't think so. We have all the space stuff we need on Vulcanus as well, but I probably should just get it done here as well too. This is actually... Let me just copy paste all this. That's nice. Okay. Well, is there anything here I'm not automating? Why do I need a cargo landing pad? I should send one up into space just in case. So when I drop it down on a planet, I actually have some to use. None of these use productivity modules, right? Nope. I think all of these resources are automated. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And then Vulcanus. We can just stop by Vulcanus for any logistic bots and construction bots we want to take to Gleba and Fulgora. I think we will. I think we're fine. Wait, do I even have... I don't have rocket fuel automated. That's also damage 9. Let's just go into productivity, I guess. Because that'll affect Fulgora and Vulcanus as well. And honestly, I don't want to run out of coal. I don't. This patch is going to have to last me a long time. I don't feel like expanding any further on Vulcanus. Is there anywhere that's like actually accessible in terms of coal? I don't see any coal patches. Miyamoto, do you see a coal patch? Because I don't. I don't fucking see shit. It's tungsten, 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 tungsten. Too much tungsten. I'm gonna have to unlock railguns in order to get fucking anywhere farther there, I think. God damn. Cryogenic. I'm interested in Aquilo. But not Gleba. Gleba seems too, like, too. I don't know. I don't want to deal with biters and whatever the fucking things in Gleba are. I'm not really an agricultural guy. You know? Okay. What else do we need? Oh, cliff explosives. Nah, we already have enough here. We get them sent in. What else? Honestly, we kind of have everything we need. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing's gonna just die if we leave, right? Oh, Rush. It's been so long? Nah, I just stream a lot. Well, I at least used to. I just usually stream a lot, so the fact that I haven't streamed in like a week, it makes it feel like forever, huh? It's been so long since I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the solder. Hello, I'm Audrey from Costco recruiting team. Your profile caught our attention. Blah 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 blah. That's funny, because I have a job now. I work at Starbucks. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. My toes, I didn't see you stream. I even announced it in the Discord. I announced it. Don't mute my Discord. I don't ping that often, especially anymore. I ping like not even a week, like not even once a week. Not the job. I'm like at the job. The job's good. The thing is, I haven't been paid yet though. I'm supposed to get, well, they told me I was supposed to get paid today, but then I asked on Friday and they said, oh wait, you're getting paid on next Friday. So I'm getting paid this Friday. Let's hope. Let's hope. And then if the payment doesn't go through, then I'm gonna have to change my bank details and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna have to wait another week or two. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm hoping it works out. I'm hoping. I'm gonna bring up my own stream on my phone so I can view bot myself, because I need to bring up those average viewers. The average viewer count. Everyone been flexing on me lately and being like, I streamed for the first time ever today and I got 9 average viewers. And I'm like, damn, that's like me on a good day. Okay. What are we doing again? Okay, so here's the nuclear reactor. It doesn't make that much power. I thought it would make more. But it doesn't. 5.8 megawatts. What's 5.8 megawatts times, what's 5.8 times 84? Chat. 5.8 times 84. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. That's 400 megawatts? Like around 400, right? 284. I don't believe you. $84. It's like above 400 megawatts. So this reactor should have like a minimum 400 megawatts. The only reason it's not producing more is because, well, actually, I have no idea why it's not producing more. Why is it not producing more? Doesn't it get a neighboring bonus? Each one of them has 120 megawatt. 120, 240, 360, 480. It's 480 megawatts it's supposed to be able to do. Why doesn't it do it? I think it only does its maximum amount if it is, what is it called? If we're on a higher demand for power. If everything's satisfied, I think it just runs at like a minimal amount of power. Anyway. In terms of defense, I think we're fine until gargantuan biters start appearing, then I'm going to be really scared. Because I have no idea if my defenses will work on gargantuans. You're DMing 2 people? Gross. Is that being a Twitch frog? Twitch froggo? Twitch froggo. Oh, I started learning how to make drinks at work, by the way. That's been what we've been doing this week. I'm better at making drinks than I am at taking orders, so that's nice. Why are we not making you? Stone bricks, that's why. I feel like I knew that and then I just didn't do it. But today felt like the shortest day ever at work, for sure, because like the entire day it was just making like training drinks, like, oh, make a caramel macchiato, make a hot latte, make a grande mocha with caramel drizzle or blah 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 blah, make a doppio cappuccino, or make a blah 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 blah, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's just like, it's fun making drinks with no stress and no time limit, you know. But I'm sure it's gonna be hell once I get into the whole why are armor piercing rounds running out? Once I get into the whole like 6 AM rush on hotbar. Why aren't you making anything? You're filled on your output. And I don't have you going into anything, that's why. Actually, you should be one lower here. Coolio. Okay. We could start working on artillery shells and artillery cannons, so you could, you know, take out biters remotely to stop expansions, but do I care enough to do that? Is the question. Not sure. This is kind of an annoying biter nest. Wait, it's mostly big biters now. I mean, they're not going to do anything, but... Oh my god, lasers annihilate them. Wait. Lasers do 100 plus damage. Okay, okay. Drinky drinks? Yes. And I always bring drinks home every day. Like, this is mango dragon fruit tea. Lemonade tea. Big biters. Gargantuans are going to be annoying them. Okay. So, what's our... How much calcite do we have? I should be able to find that out here. Okay, we're out. Well, we're almost out. Let's go to Volcanus on this one. You are going to help me in terms of... Yeah, let's start sending supplies up to this one, actually. So... I think... Actually, we won't really need anything. Let's just get rid of that. Because everything I had on Fulgora is still there. If I ever need anything, I can automatically send everything I need back. So let's do this. Disable you. Up. Okay. And then travel to Voyager. Cool. Time to head out. Ciao, boys. Now we need to stop to Fulgora to get our scrap production back up. Ow. But that's so loud. I need to turn that down. I have to disable sound alerts. Kind of don't miss sound alerts. Let's go to Fulgora real fast. So for Fulgora, we need to get the scrap production back online. We did research rail supports over rail supports actually work over oceans now. Yeah, rail support foundations. This shit allows you to build elevated rails in the deep parts of an oil ocean. Yep, which works on Fulgora. That's like its only use, I think. That makes it so our factory doesn't need to be moved every time we run out of fucking scrap on an island. We can actually be the trash man we've always wanted to be. Trash boy. Trash man. Huge caffeine crush. I've been fine on caffeine for a while. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine just because, why not? I have caffeine at work, so why not just take it? Let's see here. I want to put work towards projectile damage because why not? It'll just make our platforms that much more consistent at taking down asteroids. I don't think asteroids... Do asteroids increase in health? When... Yeah, I don't think they ever, like, increase in health. I think they're always at a stable health. Depending on, like, where you are, though. That's the only thing that changes. No, stop. Cool. So, we're outside Fulgora. Let's drop down. I drink coffee like once or twice a week. Well, I'm drinking it every day now. I grabbed like 3 meals to take home too. I might eat one of them actually right now. Okay. Where's my like box of things? I left a bunch of stuff here. There you are. Cool, it's my box of things. So, main problem that we need to solve. Getting materials over to here. This is where we need to get it to. Now, the only resource that's on this planet is in forms of scrap that we turn into real items. We turn the scrap into different things. So we repossess the trash and turn it into not trash. Also, there's lightning storms at night. So we have little lightning rods that protect everything and also take the power from the lightning and save it in these accumulators that I've just so generously poured all over the goddamn place because we need so much power to keep the factory running. It's actually so much power. So much power. Let's get to working on rail supports. So I think we have all the things we need for it, like automated. Rail supports aren't hard to make, I think. So Yeah. Okay. The stone is annoying, but it's fine. We have a bunch. I'm gonna manually do it for now, just because I feel like using bots for this is not really that needed. This section right here is just like a little thing I did. It reads the output of like all storage in our system, and it says if there's a certain amount of it that's like over, so say for instance like green circuits, if there's too much, it'll send a signal out. Oh, it's supposed to be a 1 here. It'll send a signal out to this inserter, and it'll throw the green circuits into this thing, and it'll recycle it down into worse components. Same thing with these, but this one, it just gets rid of it in general because it's recycling it into itself. So we have too much steel in the system, it'll just break the steel down into less steel, and it'll just remove it from the system. Same thing as stone. Basically just makes sure that nothing gets clogged. Anyway. Okay. Sure. Let's get a train going. Don't we have engines automated? Didn't we do that? I thought we had engines. Maybe I got rid of it. Why did I get rid of it? I actually kind of needed engines. I think it was a temporary thing. That's 2 trains down. Train stop. Nah. Let's set up this temporary. Wait, I have all the engines in our system? That's fucking dumb. Okay, never mind. Get engines done real fast. That's too many things. I don't want to bother here. Let's do it the easy way. Logistics bots for days. Steel. Gears. And pipes. We have all those en masse. And I can just grab it from here whenever I want. Okay. Let's do steel and green circuits. Because we're going to need a lot of use. So I'm not too familiar with elevated rails and train stops. Like, train stops are the things I don't really know how to do very well. But like, intersections I think I'm fine with. Actually, that's kind of just what train stops are in general. Whatever. I haven't done trains all this playthrough, so it's time to figure it out. Okay. So, let's start with a little stop down here. This will be the main unloading area, because it's closer to everything, I think. Also, I need to remove a lot of walls. Here, don't I have a thing? The corners are the weakest point, whatever. Let's do this. All these cliffs need to get destroyed. Let's send... Why are you automatically going back and forth? Oh, I know why. Okay, I don't want you to do that. I want you to do calcite. Calcite's better. Send you back to Vulcanus so you can get all the calcite I'm talking about. After that's done, we'll be fine. Voyager, you go back to Novice. I need you to collect some stuff for me. Actually, do you go to Novice? No, you go to Fulgor. Or actually, you're going to Novice anyway. It's fine. I need you to go to, well, not Fulgora. Vulcanus. There you go. Vulcanus is way too far away, bro. Way too far. It's the only downside. It's the farthest fucking away. Anyway. Is that Gleba? I forget. Nah, Vulcanus is the farthest. Actually, Vulcanus and Gleba aren't far. Fulgora is just fucking far. Oh my god. Everything's the same distance beside... Why are you having these problems? It's just medium asteroids. What's the fucking problem? What is your major malfunction? Also, why aren't we researching? Blue science. Why is blue science backed up? Everything's producing in blue science. What the fuck? Oh, we're just at that point at which researching is very slow because we don't have a stockpile of sciences anymore. It's all producing. It's just we don't have a stockpile anymore. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Let's see here. Stockpile. Don't know why I said that. This will be our train stop. And should we make the trains two-sided? I could just make one train for now. It doesn't need to be consistent like input, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But where should the stop be at? Probably here-ish, right? Huh? Missing rail supports. No, I need more. It's a lot of concrete. I don't know. How do I do this? How big of a train stop will this be? Not very. That's enough for two? That's enough. It's fine. Okay. 2 cargo wagons. And an exit. Coolio. I think we have... Do we have fuel? Okay, we do have fuel automated here. So we can just use bots to refuel That's annoying, actually. Whoops. Oh yeah, this has to be on its own separate power network. Oh my god, that's so cancer. Forgot that Full War is a mess. Okay. Oh yeah, you're drifting towards Fulgora. Or Vulcanus right now, but... Stopped here. Okay, so you're not gonna grab either of these. Right now, I need you to grab, like, as many accumulators as possible. How much is this? It's 10 rockets, so... How many rocket silos do I have? I have 10 silos, right? So I can do 1,000. Do I need 1,000 though? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Because 1,000's a good amount. Actually, don't I have silos being, or accumulators being made? I do. Wait, let's not even bother then. Why are you still going back and forth? Oh my god. I hate these platforms, bro. I hate them so much. Both of the platforms are being destroyed. You're out of ammo. I get it. I get it. I get it. This one's retiring. I don't care. This one's retiring. It's retiring. It's so not useful. I can't leave it alone for 2 seconds without it breaking on me. Oh my god, it's 16,000. No, it's only 2,000 science. Fine. Okay. That's physical damage 7 done. Coolio. Okay. Let's get the lightning catchers. Just make sure everything's fine here. Is that music? Yeah, it is. I thought my audio glitched. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this. Fuck, that's a lot of whatever. It's a lot of scrap. Okay. I really hate Fulgora's power, but this really is the only way to do it. Unless I wanted to, I could do, what? Nuclear power. Can't, no. Can't really do nuclear power. There's no water. Well, I could make water from the ice, but that's too unreliable. I really do just need to make like an array that's so large that I can't just... I don't know, bro. How the fuck am I supposed to like keep a consistent power? Like, is there any form of consistent power on this planet? It's quite a lot of scraps though. How much do you make? How much do you make? Not very much together, but it's a lot. Coolio. Okay. Let's make... a little thing like this. Doesn't really matter if it's connected or not, but it's fine. Ah, shit. You know what? That's fine. Does it catch it all? It does. Gotta catch 'em all. There's gonna be a little bit of scraps here and there, like this part. It's not very much, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, that's almost an entire belt right there. Huge miners are disgusting, I guess. Okay. Share. What we can do here. Should we do fastest unloading possible? Let's do that. Do we need to bother with this? No. Shit. It doesn't matter that much, does it? I have max size, so it's not gonna happen. It's fine. Let's go back. We're also gonna need to break these down. There you go. Shit. We don't have many inserters. It's fine, we can make some. I do have quality of life, so crafting is easier. Why do we have 0 advanced circuits? Does... Sorry, what? When did I set the amount for advanced circuits to? 5,000. Why are we out? Probably something here requires advanced circuits. No. Nothing here requires advanced circuits. Why are we out? Damn. Ooh. My shades fell on my curtains. Sorry, my curtains fell. That scared me. Why is... I don't get it. I even glued it to the wall. Why is it falling? Whatever. Well, that's annoying. Let's set little stations for recycling down. We only have 36 recyclers. Thought we'd have more. What's my max sets on these? Dude, more than 5,000. I mean, having a stockpile of processing units is kind of nice, you know? Okay. A planet like Fagora, yeah. Definitely. Definitely could use it all. Whoa, that's pretty far, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of damage. You're not supposed to do that much. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're expanding quite far, too. I have to start setting up artillery. Okay. So since we won't have a backup train, let's add a buffer. We can actually use these this time instead of... Actually, I'd prefer to use these. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is a full belt both ways. Let's set up the rail. Please don't let one of my bots get struck by lightning. It's really annoying when that happens. Okay. Sure. I also need a little bit of rocket fuel. Okay, that's a lot of bit of rocket fuel. Let's just do 60. How big is our coverage? Okay, the entire area, so that's fine. I don't have radar over there. Do I have a radar? Let's bring one over. Let's do this. Together 140. More than 2 full belts. God damn. Okay. right. What station is this? Mr. Gaminger. Full belt. Full cargo. Empty cargo. There we go. Kind of slow. It's probably because you're using the wrong fuel. Yep, solid fuel. Makes sense. Okay. This car go? Of course it does. Okay. How do I want to do this recycling array? Also, I need to set up little thingies. Show. This music. Let's do 60 for both. Because that's how much it takes to fuel it up. Actually, let's just do 20. That should go all the way over there. Fill up. And then come back. That's a very fast. Very fast. Oh my god, it looks fast. I guess 4 is enough, huh? Okay. This should be like 2 full belts worth. Show. Just do it here. Okay. Actually, let's do this. A recycler. Okay. $2.5, 10, 20. It's not enough. Cool, yeah. Go. kind of a lot. What I'll probably do is move storage to be closer together here. And I'll also duplicate you, put you above. So why not? That's not what I wanted to make. We don't have enough. Kelia. You got to Voyager. But you don't need anything from Voyager. So you go to Novice and await. Because I don't want you to do anything fucking else. You are not getting anything from Novice. Novice. You're going over to Vulcanus, because I need you to. What is this Total Annihilation-esque music? Also, my throat's dry. Okay. So what I'll do here, add storage like that. And I'll cut and remove it. A little bit of a time. It's like all of them working at once. I'll grab some construction bots as well as belts and stuff like that off of Vulcanus. I'll need to grab all of you plus as many bots as possible. Yeah, gargantuans are gonna start appearing soon. Nothing I can do about that. It really is just blue science right now. How much blue science do I make? 1.08. Same as it always is. Same as it always has been. Has been hotel. Not running out of power either. Strange. Guess that really is just how it works. What else are we doing? Could do quality modules. Actually, no, I can't. Steel productivity is pretty nice, but Vulcanus has already made steel productivity also insane. Laser. I think we might be relying on lasers soon more, so let's go research level 7 maxed. That's the last level. That's fine. Let's get the last level on laser shooting speed. Make sure our defense and novice is fine against, well, hopefully anything. There's a lot of oil on this map, TBH. I was glad to get this iron patch in here. That one will last me a long time. There's a lot of copper too. That's a lot of iron as well. This calcite patch has been lasting a billion years though. This one will run out soon though. Dude, this is pathetic. We have 600 construction bots. Oh, it's construction bots I need, not fucking logistic bots. Do I even need belts? Nah. Stop with these. We're fine on that. Just need construction bots, that's all. Everything is fine here. Working at maximum efficiency too. Problem is, I should be... I don't want to go through the bothersome trouble of adding beacons to these fucking rockets. Want to see them launch at the same time? Hopefully they'll launch. Bots will probably not make it launch at the same time, actually. Actually, they definitely won't. Yeah, that's close. Yeah, fine by me. Start flooding in now. Fucking hell, this process takes too long. $500. Double of what I have right now, but it'll take like forever to get back. Out of this next shipment, I'll send it. It'll be 1,000 construction bots plus the belts I need. I'd like to move all this, but I don't feel like it's worth it. Curious, what's missing here? Fuel. Ah, it's holmium. Holmium. Who needs holmium? I need holmium. What I need? I wish there was an easier way to get holmium. Is there? I mean, this feels pretty, like, pretty adequate Pretty sure the only way to actually get holmium ore is by recycling scrap for it. I assume. I don't know. I have no idea. Be so nice if I could just mine up holmium. Makes more sense to me. What do you mean not enough logistic space? You're taking the... What do you mean? Oh my god. It's the last level of laser shooting speed. We're chilling on that. We could make atomic bomb. Never actually used these before. We could try them out. Shooting nukes at enemies should be fun. Wonder if that'd do anything on Gleba. I don't work tomorrow, so I may stream for real, for real. It's 10 a.m. already? Or 10 p.m. already? Probably should EP. Wonder Food Hall announces opening. I don't know what that means. Oh, is Wonder a food chain? Or a grocery store chain? Is it spying on us? NASA could turn Juno towards an interstellar object near Jupiter. Yeah. We're being spied on by an alien race. Totally. Skyscraper-sized spikes of methane ice may surround Pluto's equator. In comparison to its surface, that makes sense. It's a dwarf planet, so... Okay. Can you fucking get done already? Holy shit. Okay, let's get you all the way over to Fulgora. You've got the construction bots I need. How do you just, like, not... I don't understand. How are you not consistently keeping up with this? I mean, you annihilate these things. Maybe I should get a laser thing. 90% effective. Physical's completely more useful, huh? I wonder how effective a laser turret would be. Let's actually stop at Novice. And I want to send up a laser turret. I'm curious. Send me up fucking 50 laser turrets. No, don't fucking send all the construction bots I just sent. Oh no, I need to send that back up as well. What do you mean? There's 3,000 turrets? Why is there 3,000 in my system? There's supposed to be way less. I don't know why there's that many. Maybe when I was automating like laser modules, I think I was working on defense stuff and I just accidentally removed it when I was remaking the base. I don't know. 5,000 bots. Oh my god, there's a lot of construction bots in storage. Never mind. Should probably just take from my own goddamn planet. And then I can just literally place down speed beacon modules wherever I want. Does it fucking work? Oh my god. I should have done this a while ago. Cool. That's so much better. That's great. Okay. The only problem is worker robot speed. What do you need for upgraded? It's just electromagnetic science. It's actually not very much. I'll have to work on that. Do, 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 do. There they go. Why are you going to this? I'm sorry, what are you? Oh, I didn't know that you were accepting these. You're not supposed to be accepting these. That's such a waste. No. No. No, you're going back. That's really bad. I didn't know you were sending it to the wrong fucking ship. Oh my god, that's so annoying. You're sending it all to the wrong ship. Okay, well... Oh, because they share the same input thing. Oh my god, I hate this game. I understand where my mistake was. God damn it. Logistic bots are taking from this boy up there. Got it. Let me add a buffer chest here. Build to the brim with construction bots. Just so you can get it out of the way and then make it easier to travel. It'll save a lot of time if it just does this. And... rocket fuel's still not done. I'm wasting fuel I don't have. Oh my god. Yay. Okay. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Yeah, okay. That's all the fuel I have. Let's go full Gora. Bye-bye. You have enough ammo, right? Yeah. We're chilling. See this shit happen. How's Fulgora looking? Oh, you're done. Cool. Okay. Halfway done, that's what you are. Actually, not really. That's actually the bulk of everything. Send down all the construction bots. Right away. Queso's plague. Queso. No. I wanted to test and see how effective laser turrets would be. The large race, or large radius. Aren't they really power hungry though? Will I be able to keep up with this power demand? That's the problem I face. Holy shit, that's really bad, isn't it? Wait, I gotta see this now. That's bad damage. Okay, that's bad. Very bad. Okay. Well, it's always good to test why things don't work. So, you know, this is a good lesson to learn what not to do, you know? Why I shouldn't do that. Good. Yeah, no. Why I shouldn't use laser turrets against things that have 90%. Oh my god, 90% invulnerability. Cool. Anyway. Nice. Just doubled our workers. That should get there. Pretty sure our power will crash though. That's fine though. I might move this. It's kind of far away now. Kind of EP. I do need to fix my schedule for work. I'm kind of just waking up too late right now. Usually I wake up really early. I don't want to wake up too late. I should get to bed. To bed and then get up earlier for stream. Bless me. Cool. Why is this so slow? You're not producing grenades. We're out of grenades. But surprisingly, military science isn't the one that we're running out of. It's blue science. Wait, what? Green and red. Green and red, it's running perfectly. 1.05. Man, maybe we need to work on a real system. Maybe 10 science per second instead of 1. 10 science per second, so what's 60 science per minute? God damn. That's a lot of resources. This right here is already a lot. I'll work on grenades. I do have everything I need for grenades. But just plates and fucking... They're easy as hell to make. Yeah. Shouldn't be hard. I can't believe these things are so slow. I have 1,550 construction bots trying to take these. It takes 4 items at a time. Let's say your entire storage is 20,000 items, and I have 1,000 bots carrying 4. So it's 4,000. 1.5, that's 6,000 items. You're telling me if I have 20,000 items in here, if I take 6,000 items every 20 seconds, then it's literally like a single minute to take all the items. You're not telling me that there's 100,000 items in here. I don't believe that in any universe. There's a lot of wire. That's a lot of wire. Let's say 200,000 items. I'm moving 6,000 items per like 10 seconds. I'm gonna say 10 seconds because they go back and forth really fast. 6,000 items every 10 seconds. That would take a minute for 6,000 and 10 minutes for 60,000. Wow. Let's account for recharge time then. I can probably just set up grenades while I'm... Okay. There's a plate belt here somewhere. Yeah, right there. So if I just... Oh. Then... Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Where's the coal? Oh. How are you still working on this? Should take less than a minute to get the rest of this. Can't believe chemical science is the one that's bottlenecking. Because, man, it's just a lot of fucking science. Already, I don't... It's all working. It's all getting output. It's all getting picked up. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Thought for sure it would be production science, if anything. But no, it's not somehow. I had a buffer in this one too. I don't want it to have to send over there every time it buffers. There we go. Okay. Now all the storage is here. Should be fine and dandy. God, that fills up so fast. That's what she said. Yeah, this is reliable. Until these run out. Cool. Factory should work. It just works. It just works. Now, I should... Oh my god, I don't have a thing for fucking... I needed to make a thing for... copper wires, and probably I need multiple of them. Setter combinator. Okay, let's hook you up. And then we're gonna put you to both. You're gonna be set to, where is it? You. We're gonna say under 10k. It's gonna be less than, no, greater than 10k. You'll input that as a 1U copper. Less, no. Greater than 0. You'll be disconnected. Or the opposite. So if it is less than, no, if it's greater than 10k, isn't that less than? Shouldn't that be, isn't that less than? If that is less than 10k, it'll enable. Whatever. I like this music. This one's good. I'm gonna need another one for copper plates, I feel it. Yep. Solid feels also pretty bad, huh? My god. Yeah, solid feels pretty bad. Solid feel doesn't turn into anything, does it? Solid feels so useful. I can make so much goddamn fuel with this. Problem is I don't have infinite water. I mean, I do, but I don't. Fucking hell. Solid feels about to overtake scrap. Okay. Okay, let's do, I guess, solid fuel. We're just gonna have way too much solid fuel. I don't know why it's so hard to use. Oh my god, we have 69,000? That's fucking insane. That is way too much. We're out of power. Oh my god, I fucking knew this would happen, bro. Oh my god, oh my god. It's just simply too much power needed for the bots. Logistics. I don't want to have to deal with more accumulators. Do I have more accumulators? I do, don't I? A lot more. Yeah. this isn't enough power, I don't fucking know what is. That's so much goddamn power right there. Like a contractor asked me to build a wall, and I threw the Empire State Building at him instead. Well, I can see why this is gonna die. See why. Yeah. I must get off though. It is too late at night and I need to get back on tomorrow instead early. Should have started earlier, but I was too busy. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. We gotta save here. We are 114 hours in. Yeah. That's crazy. But I shall see you guys tomorrow morning for an early stream and a probably longer one. Unless no one's watching, then I'll probably just stop. Who knows? But I get paid on Friday, so when I get paid, that's when we'll start working towards you know, streaming stuff. I got a lot of stuff I want to get done and I'm working on. But Factorial will be the thing I work on during that free time. Anyway, I shall go. Bye bye.